Welcome to the Finance by Stephen T YouTube channel. My name is Caleb Tanner. I'm financebystevenT.com, a website that does articles on, stock market, crypto, really anything finance related. And I recently wrote an article on Ally Financials, and I will put a link to the actual article itself in the description of this video so you can read it and get a more in-depth look at it. I wanted to make a video kind of talking about why I believe this stock is just so cheap. So right now, Ally Financials is trading at $26.84 a share. That's, of course, at time of recording. And, looking at it, they currently are priced at a price-to-earnings ratio of 5.26. And now Ally Financials is a bank stock, and normally bank stocks do have a very low PE ratio. But I feel like, even with that in mind, having a price-earnings ratio of 5.26 is just insane, especially when you look at the actual growth that this company is experiencing. Because it still has so much growth potential, like the potential of it to grow is just so high that it's weird to me that they are trading at such a low PE ratio. Because they have so much opportunity here. Like this company is growing very quickly. And they have had some bad years, but being priced this low, it just seems insane. And the thing is, this stock was trading a lot higher just a few weeks ago. Like, this stock was tremendously higher. And the thing with that is that when Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, Ally started falling also, just because it's a bank stock. And because I don't really see any real problem that Ally is going to have in regards to Silicon Valley Bank, and because even when it was trading higher before, I still thought the actual company was undervalued. Like, with all that in mind, it's hard for me not to look at this company and think that it's one that, I should be buying. And because I think that, I am going to buy it. They also are a dividend stock. Like, it's a good dividend play, in my opinion. They have a 4.52% dividend yield, which is insanely high. Like, normally when I look at a stock and it has a very high dividend, I actually view that as a bad thing, because normally it's because the company's actually falling and the stock's falling and they offer an insanely high dividend just to keep people actually investing money in the company. A lot of the stocks that I own, do not offer a dividend, or at least a high one, and I prefer that because, let's say the company has $30 billion and they issue all that as a dividend. Well, now that company no longer has $30 billion. So even though you got the money, that's great. If a company wants to give me money, I'm going to take it. The company itself is actually worth less money. But, with Ally, because they are still growing, because they're still growing, and because I think they will grow a lot more than they currently are, I actually don't look at the high dividend as a bad thing at all. And, it's nice to actually be able to make some money off of holding it. Currently, they're trading at $8 billion. Like, that's the actual price of the company, which I think a company like Ally, with the potential it has, should be valued a lot higher than $8 billion. And I think will be valued a lot higher than $8 billion, especially looking at their latest earnings report that they have, where they absolutely killed it. Like, to me, this is a company that has so much opportunity to go right that it seems like a no-brainer investment to make to me, especially since I get it for so cheap. Because I believe I'll actually break even on the investment insanely fast just in dividend money coming back. And I believe that the shares will actually be worth a lot more in the future too, with how fast it is growing. Yeah, I look at this as an absolute no-brainer play. So I've been buying Ally Financial shares, and I plan to buy a lot more Ally Financial shares while it's trading lower. And I do want to actually watch the company and see how they continue to grow. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the company so far, and I'm very impressed in what it's been able to actually do so far. And I think it'll keep growing pretty quickly, especially in this environment. It's a pretty good bank to have. I think their loans are pretty safe, and yeah, I'm definitely excited to own it. Thank you for watching this video. Read the actual article link in the description. Thank you.